Go all you!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Mississauga Valley for tonight's Division II Vermont State Playoff game between the visiting number 9 seed Lamoille Lancers and your number 8 seed, your Mississauga Valley Thunderbirds. Sportsmanship and safe playing environments are the top priorities for all Vermont school spiritual activities. This is especially true with respect to a person's race, gender, sexual orientation, religion, national origin, ethnic differences, or disability. We encourage all of our fans to support our teams and to exhibit proper school and community spirit. Failing to comply with these expectations can result in many consequences, up to and including the cancellation of this game. We hope that you enjoy tonight's contest and come back for another Mississauga event in the future. Please remember that Mississauga Valley is a tobacco-free facility, and smoking or the use of any tobacco product is strictly prohibited. Students are reminded if they leave the building, they will not be readmitted to the game. Thank you for your cooperation. And now for the starting lineups. For the visiting Lamoille Lancers. Number 2, David Conrad.
Please join me in unity and love for our country by helping me sing the national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land and of the free and the home of the brave.
Good evening. Welcome to the MVU Thunderdome here with the MVU Mississauga Thunderbirds
will play host to an old rival in the Lancers of Lamoille Union High School. I'm your host for tonight, John Nielsen, for this Division II playdown game, which, if history is any guide, the 8-9 matchup will be close and very competitive. Starting lineups for the visiting Lamoille Lancers. We have Graydon Conger, Malcolm Ernst, Azariah Hungerford, James Wallace, and Jackson Hogue. And for the home Thunderbirds, we got Reed Myers, Cole Johnston, Tabor Rich, Caden Chevier, and Gavin Nichols. Both teams seemingly coming in with a mere percentage point difference to determine who was to host tonight's game. Opening tip won by the Lancers. Field general for the Lancers, Malcolm Ernst. MVU in their very staunch zone defense. Lamoille trying to figure out how to break down this very, very tough, looks like a 2-3 zone defense, which does vary throughout the game. Lancers very patient on the open possession. The Lancers coming in tonight seemingly the hottest of the two teams as they won their last contest. MVU, on the other hand, dropped a tough game on the Milton Senior Day on Saturday. Got down quite a bit, did make a game of it at the end. The Yellow Jackets did end up making enough foul shots to pull out the win. Drive and miss on the inside by Hungerford. MVU quickly down the court. Ball gets inside. Now outside, Reed Myers. Quick trigger on the three, no good. Long rebound comes out to Tabor Rich. Ball handed to Gavin Nichols. Calling out the play that he wants. Milton Lamoille in their man-to-man defense. And the ball will go back over to the Lancers. MVU showing a little quick man-to-man, full court. Just a slow down press, but the Lancers able to break it quite easily. A little long for James Wallace. And Mr. Scoy retains the ball. Tabor Rich, high post, takes a shot on the baseline, is good. The opening 2 points here. 2-0 MVU. MVU looking to speed up the game, try to create those turnovers. And they are successful. Quickly in the front court. Looking to get the ball inside to Cole Johnston. Johnson, quick turnaround to his left shoulder. Right shoulder, no good. Rebound to Wallace. Ernst quickly on the court. Finds an open man in the corner for a quick three. It is good by Hungerford to get the Lancers on the board. MVU with the textbook inside-outside game. See what they can find inside. Quick shot by Cole Johnson on the outside. Just a little wide. Ball down to Jackson Hogue. Quickly in the front court. To the wing again for three, and it's good. Another one for Hungerford. 2 quick threes. 6-2. Lamoille. Opening minutes here. Division II playdown game. 8 versus 9. At the Thunderdome. Cole Johnson spin on the baseline, a little long. Reed Myers, just enough of a pressure on the wing to force that turnover, first substitution of the game. Gage, remember, in for Chevrier. Reed Myers calling out the play that he wants during this next time down the floor. Unable to get the ball in the post. Gavin Nichols trying to break down his man on the outside. Cannot. Tabor Rich from the 15-foot line and scores an easy 2. Ernst quickly down the court, no good with his 15-foot jumper. Reed Myers breaking down his defender. Remember, unable to get a shot up underneath. Again, ball inside to Tabor Rich, over to Gage. No good, ball was knocked around. Rejected by Wallace on Nichols. Quickly erases that shot attempt. Ernst for 3, long off the back iron, but Lancers able to get the long rebound. Gage Rembert with a deflection on that attempt. 6-4 for the Lamoille Lancers. Coach Walker wants a quick 30-second timeout. Calm his guys down. We have reached the 3:13 mark here in the first quarter with the Lamoille Lancers on the board 6 and MVU T-Birds 4. This broadcast would not be possible without our community partners. Thank you to Northwestern Rehab Services, Sticks and Stuff, Swanton Lumber, Northwest Counseling and Sports Services, Afterglow, Stone's Auto Repair, St. Albans East Fairfield, Knott's Vermont, JC Image, Union Bank, and the Collins Party Sports and Fitness Center. If your business would like to support the efforts of Northwest Access TV to help broadcast live games of Franklin County athletes, contact 802-782-8676. Coach Walker might look to change up his offensive scheme here coming out of this timeout. Lamoille very, very good in their man-to-man defense. Cole Johnson trying to break down his man. Gives the ball back to Gavin Nichols. Two-point field goal good for Tabor Rich. Tabor Rich coming out on fire. Reed Meyer just a little too aggressive on that inbounds pass. Going to pick up the team's and game's first foul here. 2:50 to go, opening quarter. Ball inbounded by Conger. Quickly to Ernst. Ernst unable to get by Tabor Rich. Picks up the ball and hands it to Reed Myers. Reed Myers trying to break down his man. Gets in for a floater, no good. And the ball is out of bounds. Ball back over to the Lancers. Very high pace, quick first quarter here, 2:33 left to go. Conger looking to inbound. Ball does come into Ernst. Ernst by his first man, quickly to number 24, James Wallace. Ernst makes good decisions in the open court, finds his teammates. Eight-6 Lamoille. Ball comes into the post. Gavin Nichols unable to get that shot off, partially deflected by Graydon Conger. Deep 3 by Conger on his own, a little long. Long rebound comes to Reed Myers. Myers looking to take it against Ernst and scores. Tying the game at 8. Well, if you wanted a fast-paced, up-tempo game, you certainly turned into the right one. 8-8, 1:38 here to go. Opening quarter. Ernst very patient on the top of the key. He's been known to, if he has his shot, he will take that little miscommunication of who that ball was going to, and the ball slips out of bounds, going back over to the T-Birds. In for the T-Birds, number 15, Drew DeBurge, seeing action for the first time. 1:20 to go, opening quarter. Nichols trying to shake and bake his man, unable to. Ball handed off. Myers back to Nichols. He tries to find lane, does find Gage, but Gage unable to connect with Drew Taberge. We've reached the 1 minute mark to go here, opening quarter. Ball comes inside, goes back outside. Quick three, but just a two for Hungerford. Hungerford feeling it here, opening quarter, 10-8. Ball touching many hands here, the MVU offense. Gavin Nichols gets inside the paint, quick shot from 10 is good to tie again. MVU relentless on their full court press to start the game. Quickly double teamed in the Lamoille half of the court, but able to get Sidler out. Hungerford again for three to retake the lead, 13-10. 5 seconds to go here, opening quarter. Myers trying to answer, cannot. So at the end of one, we have the Lamoille Lancers 13, MVU T-Birds 10 on a very fast-paced first quarter. The Lancers also have a very highly touted freshman with James Wallace. Very long, very lanky, very active on the glass, gets tons of rebounds and in bunches. Some of the keys to the game here, Lamoille need to, they've shown that to this point, they've been able to handle the MVU press and be able to break that down and get some very efficient and open looks as they break the press. MVU, on the other hand, for MVU to go, their defense needs to go, which then turns into instant offense. At times, their offense can get stagnant, but their defense surely accounts for at least 40% of their scoring output when it is all said and done. T-Birds found that out on Saturday. They got down by quite a bit. Their defense was able to get them back into the game, but with a team like Lamoille, they will constantly come at you. You need to keep your foot on the pedal and get into the paint, not resort on too many jump shots. MVU will retain the ball here, opening second quarter. Lamoille staying in their very, very tough man-to-man defense. Cole Johnson trying to break down their top guard. Reed Myers pull up from 16 is good. Cut the deficit to 1, 13-12. MVU keeping the ball in front of them, trying to cause a very, very ill-advised turnover. But again, Ernst finds the right people at the right time. Ball is bounced around. That went off of a Lancer. It's going to go back to the Thunderbirds. Javondre Penn seeing first action here, coming in for Taberge. Ball on the wing for Johnston. Johnson back up to Javondre Penn, looking to pull the trigger, but decides better of it. Gavin Nichols will take a shot though, off the board. Javondre, long as well. And a tie-up. We'll go back over to Lamoille. Very clean, officiated, very clean game so far. Great for the fans here, which have come out in droves. Very excellent crowd here tonight on both sides. Lamoille, very well known, have how they travel. They travel very well. MVU student section on their feet, giving the Thunderbirds a lot of encouragement. Colby Hall in for the Lancers for the first time. Hungerford trying to break down the MVU defense, unable to get the back out to Ernst. Ernst, very patient. Hungerford, a threat now on that wing. MVU needs to make sure they keep track of him. Three-pointer by Hall is good, extending their lead, 16-12. Both teams very patient on the offensive end. Tabor Rich quickly in the lane, in for two. Tabor Rich brought his A game tonight, and it's keeping the MVU Thunderbirds in this game. Lancers able to break the press. Number 13, Isaac Schroeder, able to take it coast to coast. Myers breaking his man down on the baseline, a little long on that floater. 24, Wallace with the rebound. Ball comes in. Wallace asking for the ball. Ball comes in, but it's deflected away from Wallace. Tabor Rich. Fans, at least on Lamoille side, look for an offensive foul on Tabor Rich, but will not get it. Referee instead giving a blocking, pushing foul to the Lancers, number 12, Colby Hall. That is the Lancers' first foul of the game, first of the quarter. A little more 5 minutes to go here, second quarter. Cole Johnson pulling the trigger, unable to get down, battling for the rebound. Tabor Rich against Hungerford. Hungerford gets the better of that battle. Hungerford able to move the ball around. Javondre Penn, quick hands. Keep that ball from getting to the Lancer. All the triggered inbounds. Jackson Hogue up on top. Ernst taking a breather here. Hogue running the point. Again, very patient. Then they come high post. Get it a lot of in and outs. Quick shot in the lane is good for Hogue. 2014 Lamoille. Lancers able to methodically and surgically take apart the MVU high post defense. Javondre Penn, partially blocked shot. Tabor Rich comes up with the rebound, and his shot is good from 8 feet. Quickly in the front court for the Lancers, but they get double teamed. Able to get the ball away, back to Hogue. Hogue trying to break down the MVU point guards up top, and able to. Johnston with quick hands, deflected the ball to get the ball back to the T-Birds. 3:30 to go here, second quarter. Tabor Rich filling it from the outside, a little long. Lamoille looking to push the pace, but Gavin Nichols, a little too much reach on that drive. That'll be his first, team's first of this quarter. Wustenberg and Ernst returns for the Lancers. Ernst looking to inbound. Wallace pull up, no good. Tabor Rich rebound. Cole Johnson quickly ahead to Reed Myers. Ball back to Johnston. Ball up top to Gavin Nichols, who pulls the trigger on three, and good. 2019, the lead's been cut to 1. Lancers able to break the MVU press with ease. And it is going to be off on the Lancer. MVU's press, moving the ball to people who may not feel comfortable with the ball and making people feel uncomfortable. and maybe make a pass they wouldn't normally make. 2:50 to go here in the second quarter. Coach Crichton for the Lancers calling his first timeouts. Lancers coming into tonight's game with a 9-10 record. MVU 9-11. Mere percentage points separated these two teams from hosting that playoff game. MVU came out on the top of that win. Lamoille feeling right at home here, though. Feeling no effect from being the away team and holding the lead for a majority of this game. 2:50 to go here as we are at a breakneck pace. Not a lot of time to sit back, get some popcorn and a drink before the action has started. Lancers now with a little full court, man-to-man of their own. Try to slow down the MVU offense. Ball comes into the post. Cole Johnston trying to wheel on Ernst and does inside and scores two. MVU 21-20 retakes the lead here with 2:30 to go in the second quarter. MVU showing a little different look defensively. Tabor Rich is going to be called for that wraparound. He hit the elbow of the Lamoille Lancer. That'll be Tabor Rich's first, team second. Ball comes out to Hungerford. Hungerford unable to break down Nichols and Javondre Penn. Quick trigger on the outside. No good, but a quick rebound in the inside by Wustenberg to retake the lead. We've reached the 2-minute mark here, opening half. Ball comes in the post. Cole Johnston once again. Ernst taking the ball away. Chevier trying to drive, but it's going to be a foul on Reed Conger. Just a little too aggressive with his attempt to try to steal. That'll be his first, team second. Cole Johnson to trigger the inbound. MVU in the box formation coming out to Reed Myers. Ball back to the inbounder, Cole Johnston. Javondre Penn up top. Ball comes around to Reed Myers. Again, MVU very patient as well, picking their spots. Myers trying to probe the defense, get in between the defenders. Javondre Penn steps on the end line though. Ball's going to go back over to the Lancers. Nichols returns. Javondre Penn to have a seat. 22-21, Lancers. Ernst bring the ball up the court, making some really good decisions here to start this game. Ball comes out, ball back inside. 25, Hogue, and he scores. 24-21 as we reach the 72nd. Seconds left. Nichols left wide open, hits the three to tie the game. 24 all. Nichols trying to chase down Ernst, unable to. Ball gets inside to Hogue. Hogue does fine. Conger on the outside, long on his shot. Tabor Rich gathers the rebound. 50 seconds to go. Myers in front court. Got going a little too fast. Myers to Nichols. A little long on that one. Ernst quickly down the court for two to retake the lead. 26-24. It's a little wide, but retained by the Thunderbirds. 10 seconds to go. Reed Myers in the corner, back to Nichols. Back to Johnston. 5 seconds to go. Johnston going inside. No good. And that should do it for the opening half. After the first 16 minutes, we have Lamoille 26, the MVU Thunderbirds 24. This broadcast would not be possible without the community partners. Thank you to Northwestern Rehab Services, Sticks and Stuff, Swanton Lumber, Northwestern Counseling and Support Services, Afterglow, Stone's Auto Repair, St. Albans, East Fairfield, Notch, Vermont, JC Image, Union Bank, and the Collins Holy Sports and Fitness Center. If your business would like to support the efforts of Northwest Access TV to help broadcast live games of Franklin County athletes, contact 802-782-8676. Over the last 4 years, Northwestern Counseling and Support Services has been a partnership with the Afterglow Foundation, working to prevent suicide deaths in our community. If you are concerned about yourself or a loved one, there are people in our community that can help. Reach out to NCSS 24 hours a day on our confidential emergency services line, 802-524-6554, then press 1, or you can always dial 988. One call could save a life. And we are back. Well, that was certainly exciting and fast-paced first half. I am sure the second half will be just as entertaining and just as close as MVU starts with the ball here, down by 2 to open this second half. Starters look the same from both sides. Always curious to see what kind of changes are made out of the timeout. Cole Johnson, his first response is an opening 3 to retake the lead. MVU staying within what they are good at, their zone defense, not resorting to coming out to man to try to get back into this game. MVU so quick on the perimeter, able to cause deflections and passes you wouldn't normally want to make. Lancers trying to get the ball to the high post. Wallace unable to get the ball. MVU making some adjustments, dropping one of their point guards down to have 2 guys on that high post man. But again, Lancers very patient, moving the ball around, trying to find an opening. Unable to do so this first 30 seconds of their possession. Ernst, first 3 is good. His response to Johnston's 3. 29-27, Lamoille has retaken the lead. Ball comes inside to Johnston. Johnston quickly teamed, knocked away from behind by Wallace. That double team worked for the Lancers. Hungerford in the corner for 3, no good. Long rebound to Wallace though. We talked about that in pregame. He is all over the boards. Hogue able to knock it off an MVU defender. They will keep the ball on the baseline. 6:06 to go here, third quarter. 29-27. Conger looking to inbound. Gavin Nichols, a little too much hip on that one. That is his second, team's first here in the third quarter. Gage Rembert returns for Chevalier for our first substitution in the second half. MVU looking for a little more height, a little more rebounding prowess with Rembert. Rembert comes out hard on the Ernst, but unable to get the block or the ball. Ernst very methodical, taking his time, observing the situation. All the Lancers looking to get that ball to the high post if they can. Ball does come to high post, but it goes in and out. Back to Ernst. That high post is the focal point for the Lancer offense here, trying to break down MVU's very staunch zone defense. Rembert got a piece of that, so long and lanky as well, and that's going to cause a travel. Ball goes back over to MVU. 5:10 here to go, third quarter. Lamoille satisfied with their man-to-man defense. Nichols trying to break down his defender, but Conger very tough. Got to be close to a 5-second call there. He was able to get the ball away to Johnston on the wing. Nichols backed again. Nichols with Reed Myers with the floater in the lane is good. Nichols attempts to seal, unable to. Ties the game though at 29. 4:36 to go here, third quarter. This game has turned out to be all the billing it was meant to be. 8-9. Either team very worthy of winning this game. Little man-to-man here by MVU. They did change. And Cole Johnson's going to be called for the foul. No shot attempted. So it's going to be side out of bounds. Oh, it is going to be 2 shots. It is going to be 2 shots. Cole Johnson picking up his first, team second here in the third quarter. Hungerford to the line shooting 2. First attempt on the line is no good for the Lancers in this game, I am pretty sure. Second is good. 30-29. Lancers coming out with a little token two-guy press or trap as well. Gage Rembert with quick hands, but he's a little out of control and will be called for the charge. Ernst calling up the play that he wants. MVU they're in a man-to-man defense right now. Reed Myers, a little too aggressive, trying to get that steal. He's going to pick up his second of the game. Fouls quickly mounting up here for MVU. 14 now. Next foul by the Thunderbirds. Will Pitts puts the Lancers into the bonus. Myers with a steal. And a quick 2 on the other end. So we take the lead. 3:25 to go. Third quarter, 31-30. T-Birds. Gavin Nichols, too many times, tries to hit the ball from behind and once again gets called for hitting the elbow of the attacker. They need to change that on the scoreboard, and they do. That is going to be Nichols' third. Hurst at the line shooting 2 is successful on the first. Second on the way, rolls off. Tabor Rich battle for the rebound. Reed Myers comes away with it. We may need to check that score. Not sure if that is correct. Tabor Rich from 10 feet is good. 33-30. Bodies flying everywhere here. We're going to have a foul here. The referee's talking it over, trying to figure out this mess. After that last attempt to get a rebound, players did go to the floor. Some activity was happening. Try to figure out what's going on here. So we're going to get a foul on Gage Rembert. The official made a intentional foul signal. I believe that is going to be the case. There's going to be a foul, which Wallace will be shooting the penalty for. Wallace good on the first. Scores Tabor has changed the score. I believe it is correct now. Both are good for Wallace to tie the game at 33. It's going to be blue ball underneath based on the intentional foul. going to be triggered in by Conger. Game tied again, 33-33, 2:40 to go in the third quarter. Ball comes into the post, knocked around. MVU able to get it back again. Nichols trying to get by Ernst, unable to, but does get the ball to Myers. Myers coming across to Tabor Rich. Luke Sherman in the game for the first time as well. Ball comes back to Tabor Rich. Rich trying to wheel and deal, and there'll be a foul called against the Lancer. Ball, Hungerford is going to be called for the foul here. Too much body, sending Rich to the line, shooting two. 2:15 to go here, third quarter. Rich's first on the way and good. Retake the lead. Rich's second is off. Cole Johnson, quick rebound, but no good. Quickly in the front court, Ernst. Ball no good off from his shot. Johnston, the rebound. Reed Myers probing, trying to find. Does find Nichols. Nichols to Tabor Rich. Rich back up top to Johnston. Nichols inside. Trying to get the ball to Rich, but the ball is going to be deflected, but too much body from James Wallace. First team foul for Wallace. Second for the Lancers here in the third quarter. Isaac Schroeder in as well. Reed Myers with a quick three to extend the lead to 37-33. 1:40 to go here. MVU staying in the man-to-man. But the Lamoille coach wants a 30-second timeout to talk about how he wants to break down this MVU defense. 37-33 as we head into the waning minutes of the third quarter. Well, it wasn't too long ago that these two teams played each other quite a bit. Up to a few years ago, Lamoille had an annual tournament that MVU was a part of over the last several years. Dare I say before COVID, and not sure if they still have that tournament or not. But these teams are very familiar, or were very familiar with each other up until a few years ago. Seems like the rivalry has been renewed here. Ball is triggered in by Hall. Ernst calling out what his coach would like. Ball comes around. Ball tries to come through to Hungerford. Three-pointer though on the way and good by Kobe Hall to cut the deficit to 1, 37-36. Myers cross court to Rich. Corner three ball, no good by Gavin Nichols. Tabor Rich with a rebound and a foul roll. Tabor Rich earning 2 foul shots. Foul is going to be on Kobe Hall. Third team foul. Second on Hall. Rich unsuccessful on the first. Javondre Penn coming in for Luke Sherman. Luke Sherman giving great minutes here tonight. Very athletic, very aggressive. Javondre Penn gives you another element as well for athleticism. Rich's second is long as well. Reed Myers coming from outside to get the rebound. Ball was knocked around though after a Nichols attempt at a three. Quickly in the front court. Wallace trailing, comes in. Ball gets knocked around. T-Birds come down with it. 5-on-4 situation here. Hungerford slow to get up. Three-pointer on the way is good from Nichols. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. 40-36 MVU. Ernst trying to break down Gavin Nichols. 13 seconds to go. MVU cuts off the baseline for Ernst. Balls come out at the logo. 5 seconds. Ernst, quick trigger on a three. Is good! Ice in his veins. 40-39. MVU heading into the final quarter. Lancers not going away at all. 40-39. These last 8 minutes are going to be exciting. Please do not go anywhere, as we are going to have a dramatic finish here in the Thunderdome. Both game plans from either side has gone to perfection. Lancers able to break down the MVU defense in the full court to get some really, really good shots in their half-court offense. MVU, on the other hand, able to have a balanced inside-outside game up to this point. So sit back, or maybe buckle up, as these last 8 minutes should be a wild ride. Lamoille having the ball here to start the fourth quarter. MVU staying in there, man-to-man, but right out of the gates, Colby Hall with for three to retake the lead by 2. Myers a little out of control, but able to get the ball back. A little weave up top. Ball comes inside to Tabor Rich. Rich able to wheel. But we got a push here on the turn by Rich. Wallace picking up that foul. That's his second, team's first, the fourth quarter. Tabor Rich very strong. Ball comes into the wing. Myers, quick pull up from 15 is good to tie the game up 42. Ernst not in a hurry, very composed. Senior guard. Been through the battles, know what it takes in these situations. Hungerford, quick shot out on the outside, no good, but long rebound comes to Hall. Ball reversed around. Hungerford gets the ball back again and able to get inside, but unable to finish at the rim. Johnston with a rebound over to Myers. Ball comes around. Javondre Penn trying to look at Tabor Rich, unable to get the ball in. Ball comes back around to Nichols. Nichols gets it to Myers on the baseline. Comes up top to Johnston. Johnston gets in the lane. And will be called for a jump ball. Quick hands on the inside by Colby Hall. Missisquoi has the possession. Cole Johnson triggered in. Comes back into Reed Myers. Missisquoi might look to get the ball inside to Tabor Rich if they can, but it looks like they've switched up defensively. Hungerford now is playing instead of Wallace against Tabor Rich. So they made that defensive change. Ball comes in, Tabor Rich, Javondre Penn up the top. Nichols surveying the situation. Almost loses the ball, but has to pick up his dribble. 6 minutes to go here. Fourth quarter, tied game. Tabor Rich from 15 is good. MVU retakes the lead. No baseline, and Tabor Rich causes that travel from Isaac Schroeder. 5:44 to go. Lamoille looking to extend their defense. Not a pressing defense, just a man-to-man to show that MVU can't get anything easy. Tabor Rich wheeling in the post, an easy two by his defender. 46-42, MVU. Ball gets hit off a defender. MVU causing that turnover. Ball goes back to the Thunderbirds. 5:19 to go. Lamoille coach looking to give Ernst just a quick breather so he is fresh for the remaining 4 or so minutes of this game. Ball comes in, Javondre Penn catches on the wing, ball to Tabor Rich. Tabor Rich comes inside, unable to get a clean look at the basketball. Ball goes back to Myers, over to Rich, whose left-handed hook does not go. Ball comes down to Hungerford, who's all over the court tonight. Ball gets tapped away. Nichols with the steal, causing a wild shot. Tabor Rich, though, gets the easy two. And Lamoille wants a quick timeout. Coach Crittenden does not want to get any further away. 6 points, 48-42, MVU. Lamoille getting a little sloppy with the ball here. The last couple of possessions have caused a couple of turnovers by the MVU defense, which has turned into points. Good timeout by Lamoille coach to just calm his guys down, making sure they're running their stuff. They've been very successful with running their offense tonight. They just need to make sure that they can inbound the ball and get it to the people that they need to get it to in the right situations. At this point, fouls are not an issue. We're just a little over halfway through the quarter. MVU adjusting their defensive scheme as well. MVU remaining in their man-to-man, changing from their zone offense that they had been, zone defense that they've been running the majority of the game. Quick hands by Cole Johnson to deflect the ball away from Hungerford, who had seemingly had a wide open layup. Hungerford running a flex offense against this man-to-man defense. Reed Myers, quick hands, unable to get the ball. Ernst tracks it down quickly into the front court. Hungerford trying to break down Tabor Rich, and does, and scores! Hungerford going to the line to make the old-fashioned three-point play. Tabor Rich picking up his second, team's first. Hungerford having a monster game here this afternoon. His attempts at the foul shot, no good, rolls off. Cole Johnson corrals the rebound. Reed Myers waiting for screens to come across. Tabor Rich, focal point on offense. Tabor Rich gets Thunderbird in the air, but unable to score. Ball comes into Wallace, who avoids the block by Rich to score, to cut the lead to 2. 48-46. Gavin Nichols splitting the defense. Tabor Rich. Ball is thrown away. Ernst trying to get the ball inside, but is fouled from behind by Javondre Penn. Ernst earns himself 2 foul shots. Ernst good on the first. Coach Walker wants a full timeout. I don't believe to freeze the shooter, but I think get his guys in the right mindset for this last 3:32 of the game. This game has certainly lived up to the billing. Crowd is certainly in it. They have not been able to blink. If you do, you might miss something. Hard to find an empty seat here on both sides. Support for their squads has been awesome. Love to see it during tourney time, or as some like to call the second season. Curious to see if Coach Walker changed anything on this time from this timeout. Chevier in the game as well. Ernst earning 1 more foul shot, and it goes. Again, game is tied at 48 with 3:30 to go. Little 1-2-2 press by the Lancers. Just a different defensive look for the Thunderbirds. See how they respond. Almost caused a turnover. Ball tries to go inside, but is quick hands by Conger. Gets the ball back again for the Lancers. Clock hits the 3-minute mark here. We are now in crunch time, folks. Wallace, quick shot, no good. Chevier just straight up defense, not causing any fouls, just causing enough of a nuisance to make it difficult for Wallace to get a shot off. Myers trying to break down Ernst, unable to, but gets the ball to Johnston. Johnston trying to break down Hogue as well. Nichols wanting a screen, looking for a screen, but does give it to Johnston. 2:20 to go here. Johnston receiving a screen. Chevier gets the ball underneath to Tabor Rich. Unable to go for Rich. Chevier, long shot, no good. Johnston, a rebound though. No good, but it is going to be a foul. Foul is going to be on 25. Jackson Hogue, his first, team second, but that does earn Johnston 2 shots from the foul line. Johnston's first is pure. Johnston's second is nothing but net. Looks like we have a line violation though. That second shot will not count. Not sure who that was against. Those little things though are going to perhaps loom large here in the final moments as we reach the 2-minute mark of this game. 49-48 MVU. Again, Lamoille very patient, not in a hurry. Looking to find the best shot that they can get. Hungerford receiving the ball at the foul line. Quick shot is no good. Johnston with the rebound. 1:39 to go. Wondering if Lamoille is going to want to play the foul game here if MVU is maintaining possession. Lamoille certainly looking for any kind of steal. MVU doing a little weave up top to try to stall and spend some time away. 1:15 to go here. Ball comes inside to Tabor Rich, but they're going to have a pushing foul though prior to the pass. That foul. Unsure who that foul is going to be against, but definitely a Lamoille foul. So we've got a timeout here by the Lancers. I believe Hungerford's going to pick up that foul, his second, team's third. This is why you're very, very conscious of your timeout situation throughout the game. This is when you need them to make sure your guys know exactly what you're doing offensively, defensively. Just to remind everyone of the amount of timeouts that they have left if they get into a situation where they can't get the ball in, if they can take a timeout. Not sure the timeout situation looks pretty even, I believe. So that's not going to be a factor here. 49-48 here in the Thunderdome. This has turned out to be a beauty of a game. We've got 1:11 here to go. MVU still has the ball underneath their own baskets. Cole Johnston inbounds it, comes in, Tabor Rich. Ball's handed to Gavin Nichols. Nichols looking to get it up top. Very patient with the ball. Hard, tough shot by Tabor Rich. Perhaps ill-advised, but and Lamoille now has a chance to take the lead here in the waning seconds. Under 50 seconds to go. Hogue with the ball. Hungerford was bumped by Rich. Only the third team foul for the Thunderbirds, so no penalty as of yet. 43.6 seconds to go. Ernst to inbound. Ball comes in up top, around the horn, back to Ernst. Ernst very patient, trying to break down Nichols. Gets inside, and a shot does go up, and it will be a foul. Tabor Rich picking up his fourth, sending Ernst to the line, shooting 2. 33.2 seconds to go. Ernst's first try is good to tie the game at 49. Thirty-second timeout by Coach Walker. And that one is definitely one to ice the shooter. Final instructions here. If the shot is made, one scenario. If it's not, what do we do? Same as happening on the Lamoille side. Shot goes in, what are we running for defense? If it doesn't, hopefully you can get the offensive rebound and hold on to the ball. If you don't, what's your defense? How do you want to play these last final seconds of the game? I hate to say it, but this game may have overtime written over it. We may have extra basketball to watch. But 33.2 seconds to go here before that is determined. Ernst at the line though to break the deadlock. And does. 50-49. Gavin Nichols quickly into the front court. Quickly inside, and Nichols holds his pivot foot. Ball comes in to Tabor Rich. Tabor Rich trying to reel on. Hungerford cannot. No foul called. It will be a jump ball. It is, possession goes to Lamoille. 16.8 to go. Conger to inbound for the Lancers. Here's where in Missisquoi need to try to steal, and if they cannot, and a little too long for Lamoille Coach Crichton, wanting to talk that over and calls a timeout to retain the ball and not give that over on the turnover. Needless to say, no one has left the building. I guess I turned into a full timeout. Here's where your decision on MVU is, how do you play this? Typically, you want to try to go for the steal for the very first pass. If you cannot get the steal, the clock is turning into your enemy. So you need to foul, you need to stop the clock, you need to try to extend this game as much as possible. And if that means sending the other team to the line, then so be it. You take that chance that the opposing team will not be successful on their foul shots. But up to this point, Lamoille has been very successful. Lamoille sending Ernst long, but then coming back to the ball. And then a quick foul as he comes back to the ball. Mere a few tenths of a second that went off the clock. That'd be Meyer's fourth foul. But that's what you needed to do to stop this and prolong this game as much as possible. Now, if you're a T-Bird fan, you want to see, hopefully, have the rim not be kind to the opposing shooters. Calmly, coolly, Ernst gives the Lancers a 2-point lead. One more to go. On the offensive side, if you're a Thunderbird, you don't necessarily need a three-pointer. If you get a quick two, then a quick steal, you do it. Ball rolls off the rim, but Wallace with the offensive rebound and scores two with 13 seconds to go. 4-point lead. MVU now does need a three-pointer. Rich for the rebound, no good. The top. Nichols has to foul with 3 seconds to go. T-Bird's got a great look from Tabor Rich. But the Lancers able to get the rebound off the loose ball. And Nichols has to foul. Sending Hogue to the line, shooting two. Hogue good on the first. His attempt at the second is good as well. 55. will be our final here as the Lamoille Lancers come into the Thunderdome and beat the MVU T-Birds 55-49. This broadcast would not be possible without our community partners. Thank you to Northwestern Rehab Services, Sticks and Stuff and Swan Lumber, Northwestern Counseling and Support Services, Afterglow, Stone's Auto Repair, St. Albans, East Fairfield, Notch, Vermont, JC Image, Union Bank, and the Collins Pearly Sports and Fitness Center. If your business would like to support the efforts of Northwest Access TV to help broadcast live games of Franklin County athletes, contact 802-782-8676. Over the last 4 years, Northwestern Counseling and Support Services has been in partnership with the Afterglow Foundation, working to prevent suicide deaths in our community. If you are concerned about yourself or a loved one, there are people in our community that can help. Reach out to NCSS 24 hours a day on our confidential emergency services line, 802-524-6554, then press 1. Or you can always dial 988. One call could save a life. This is John Nielsen signing off from the Thunderdome. Lamoille victorious here in the playdown, 55-49, as they will move on to play the winner of MSJ in number 1 Hartford. Good night from the Thunderdome.